I'm doing this because, first of all, I'm angry that I've been lied to. I'm angry that my children have been lied to, and all future generations are going to continue unless people wake up to this.
My daughter came back from work one day and said, "You never guess what, someone at work thinks the earth is flat." And I just laughed and went, "Don't be daft." And he said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah, it's apparently it's a big conspiracy." That evening I thought, tell you what, let's have a look at this thing, see what it's all about. Come on, buddy. Didn't actually convince me there and then. I needed much more proof. But it also made me think, crumbs, there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. You can't just throw it in the bin. I decided this year I'd set up a meetup in Bristol because I didn't want to feel isolated. I knew there'd be at least 10 flat earthers, and I was proven right. We've all agreed that we don't live on a globe. We believe in a geocentric model, a flat stationary plane, and what they've been told about a globe heliocentric model doesn't work. I think the globe model falls apart at every level when you start to scrutinise it, and that's the surprising thing. We see things off in the distance which should be hidden behind curvature. So that's the number one proof, we can see too far. There's knowing and there's a belief, and that's the trouble, is so much science today is based on belief. It's scientism, it's like a dogma. We're shown that gravity exists and therefore that proves heliocentrism. Flat Earth is the big daddy of all conspiracies, really. The first thing a scientist has to do is actually follow the scientific method and go where the evidence takes you. NASA, I'm afraid, are very fraudulent in this. They essentially set it up in 1956 to militarise space and just close it off to a general inquiry. They could then control the narrative and bring us our pictures from space. And I've seen many examples of the ISS footage clearly faked, lots of things going on which are wrong, harnesses, green screens, VR. You know, those that present for NASA are clearly spokespeople and actors. I mean, look at Brian Cox, look at Neil deGrasse Tyson, look at Bill Nye. These guys aren't scientists. They're just compelling speakers. They're good, articulate speakers who are a good sales guys for the NASA model.
Because we're unhappy about the lies. We're angry about the lies. And we want the world's deception to be uncovered.
Flat Earth is like level 10 of conspiracies. It's so out there, but so challenging. For most people, it's just a step too far. Anything that will make me quit Flat Earth. I'd like to see video footage of an astronaut going all the way up to the space station, docking, getting in. Then I'd like to see video footage of the World Cup, something live, a live action event where we can see, oh, there's Ronaldo scoring the goal. Live footage from the ISS. It should be a piece of cake, right? We've got satellites zooming in all the time. That would be very compelling, but I know it won't happen because it's not possible. As a flat earther, I think you change your perspective on a lot of things. Who you are, where you live, what the physics of this place is. And as much as I love Flat Earth and I love the people and I love the movement and I love what it means, because there's a very deep impact on everyone who gets to this place, I'd still be willing to put it down if I found there was such a large contradiction and a problem with it that it no longer made sense. Yeah, I could put it down.
Do you see that happening in the future?
Highly unlikely. The evidence keeps mounting up and NASA's desperate attempts to cover up are getting worse and worse. But it's now a legitimate thing to be talking about. We've made Flat Earth a legitimate conversation. And I challenge anyone to look at the evidence and go, no, that's rubbish, because it all stacks up.